Okay, so I'm filming this because I didn't film yesterday. I couldn't film yesterday. It was just a bit of a hectic day, and there was a little small window that I could have filmed, and basically I fell asleep, so it didn't happen. But Thursday's quite a hectic day for me, even though it was a Thursday that wasn't part of me and Dave and Olive's live stream. It was a week off, but yeah. Anyway, I wanted to film this yesterday because yesterday was Down Syndrome Day. And I've got 5 minutes. I want to quickly do this, see if this works. I might get interrupted in a minute. If I do, then it won't happen. But I wanted to mark the occasion by talking about Down Syndrome Day, talking about Down syndrome in the family. So my sister, my wife's biological sister, but my sister, we share our lives together. So I consider her my sister. She's got several things to add to her personality, but one of them is Down syndrome. So she's 30 years old now, and she's a dinky lady. She doesn't look anywhere near 30. She doesn't even look. She looks like 12 or something. It's quite funny when you go out to a restaurant or to a pub and they're like, is she allowed to drink that? Oh, she doesn't really drink alcohol, but but one of the interesting things about when you take someone with Down syndrome out, or you go out with them, people are always talking to you about what they want, and they'll never just directly ask the person that's got Down syndrome, and that's fair enough. I don't think they're being rude, but sometimes they're making an assumption about how good their cognitive skills are or how good their speech is. So Kaya, my sister, hasn't got great speech. She does know what you're saying, so she would understand what you're saying, but she can't necessarily reply very well. So it's quite good for us to help out with translating what her reply is. But she definitely would understand what the question was. For that anyway, for asking what she wants in the restaurant, things like that. But yeah, she's not. She can't do necessarily complex questions or complex conversations. But she's been an absolute joy and lifeline to my mother-in-law, who's an amazing woman, and she's the light of her life. And I don't know, it's a different experience when you have it in the family. I think you get that confidence and experience to be able to just interact with people with Down syndrome in a way that maybe people who don't have it in the family don't know what to say or what to do, or a little bit afraid of doing the wrong thing. I'm not sure, but yeah, it is an adventure. When she was younger, it was definitely an adventure because she was a runner, which means she used to run away a lot, and me and one other person in the family, we used to be quite happy to run after her, pick her up, and carry her back to where we were. And it used to distress my mother-in-law. She'd be like, "Oh, should you be doing that?" But sometimes it's the only way to get her back. But she's much too grown up and heavy to do that now. But yeah, I mean, we've taken her out on occasion and to the theatre, and she loves the theatre. She really loves it. It's her favourite thing, and she loves watching theatrical things on TV, on YouTube and stuff. But she loves going to live theatre, and sometimes she gets really involved. Sometimes she gets a bit confused. We went to see, what was it? Can't remember what it was. We took her to see Les Miserables, which she liked. She likes that. I mean, she'll like any show, really, but she likes that. But I know that there was something we saw recently, which might have been that, or it might have been something else. What else did we take her to see? I can't remember what it was. We took her to 2 shows quite recently, quite quickly, within quick succession. Can't remember what the other one was. But anyway, there was an actor playing 2 characters. And when the actor came on to be the other character, she was shouting that character was dead. He died, and all that. And that was a little bit distracting for other people. But another time she was creating a lot because she wanted the program, and we hadn't been able to get the program yet. We were going to get the program afterwards, and she didn't quite understand that. So yeah, that can be a thing. So yeah, it's an adventure, but we love her to death, and I love her to pieces. But she can be someone that, you know, you got to try and explain things to, or you try and do things for her. But yeah, if you, I just say, I don't know, if you're unsure, I think Down syndrome is such a huge scale of what their abilities are, or what their understanding is, what their cognitive abilities are, what they understand, what they can say. You know, you get some that you know, people with Down syndrome have degrees. They they can drive, they can look after themselves, they can just live a normal life. And there's some on the other spectrum which are more like my sister, who definitely wouldn't be able to live on their own and have other issues. So I'd say before you make a judgment about someone with Down syndrome, definitely discover as much as you can where they are on the spectrum to know how far you need to go as far as how you talk to them, and whether or not you talk to them as you would an adult, or if you talk to them differently, or, you know, that kind of thing. Because I think sometimes people assume that they've got the worst end of the condition, and some people just freak out and don't know what to say. I think the important thing is not to do what you do get sometimes, and that's dirty looks and scoffs and whispers and that kind of thing. That's not good, and that still happens. So it'd be nice if you refrain from that. But yeah, if you are one of those people that wants to do the right thing and just a bit afraid of what to do, just kind of get a sense quite quickly about how far that affects them. You know, whether they're someone who's like extremely able or not quite so able. And maybe if you do that straight away, or as soon as you can, that will help you to communicate to them. So anyway, happy the belated Down Syndrome Day. And here's to my sister Kaya. Stay curious. There's something different about me. You'll notice straight away, but don't be scared. Don't just walk away. Just get to know me and get to know how I understand the world. I might look removed or out of place, but it's not as simple as the look on my face. Just get to know me. You might understand what can reach me. Just get to know me. You might understand what can reach me. I've got love, and there are things that touch my soul. Give me a chance and we can be good friends. I might repeat myself, and I might get confused, and when you give me directions, find it hard to compute. Just get to know me, get to know how I understand